There are many Apex in Terra that had come and gone. But have you ever wondered, what is the secret recipe for constructing Apex? This video will guide you through the 3 main aspects of Apex, and how each will affect the power of Apex. Let's go! Each and every Apex at least have a way to deal massive amount of damage. There is no Apex that does not have a way to deal damage. There are 3 ways to damage other. They are Stink Bomb, Spikes, and Venom. Each has their own benefits, but we will primarily focus on Spike. There are many configurations for Spikes. There are 3 that is the most common: Trapjaw, Ram, and Sword. Trapjaw uses its size advantage to trap creatures. It is strong against small creatures, but it is useless in Apex versus Apex situations. Trapjaw also requires joints to function, which means they are not the most efficient. Ram is simple yet effective against most other Apex. The amount of Spike do correlate to your health. More Spike means you need less fat. The disadvantage are you can only fight in Plains biome because of the width. Sword is the current meta in Terra. I think reasons are obvious as mentioned in this video. They have a concentrated area of Spike which can deal massive amount of damage. Unlike the Ram, it is much more likely that all Spike will be used. However, it will be harder to turn because it requires a lot of space. Health is very important for Apex versus Apex. You should always aim around 55 to 65. With the new update, you can use the fat block to increase your health. Regeneration is now more difficult to handle. Since the new Venom update, regeneration can save you while also being fatal. Venom just reverse health regeneration, which is a perfect counter to regeneration Apex. It is now harder to use the right amount of heart, but you can customize it yourself. More hearts means you can fight again faster with the cost of more danger against Venom. Speed is also a very important aspect of Apex. It could potentially decide whether you win or lose. We will discuss these 2 legs that is the most effective. There are still a lot more legs, such as sticky legs, stubby legs, swimming legs, and jumping legs. Some are self-explanatory, but only 2 is for speed only. A normal leg gives 1 speed, and use up 1.25 appetite. You should use this under any circumstances because it is much more efficient than long legs. Long legs should be used if there is no side spaces are available. I wouldn't recommend using long legs for speed since they use 1.5 appetite while only giving 0.75 speed. In conclusion, normal leg is the most effective. There are still more abilities you can give to your Apex. Heat Shield is an unbelievably underrated feature. You can literally create a safe zone just for yourself. If your enemy doesn't have Heat Shield, it will force to stay out of the biome, or it will lose regeneration and start taking damage. Now, Fur also gives you advantages in cold biome. However, you can clearly see through the biome, but when you enter the tundra, you'll get a blizzard effect which limit your field of view, leading you into an ambush. If your Apex is slow, then I highly suggest you should get Stinger or Venomous Stinger if you already invested in Venom. Stinger stuns your enemy for about 2 seconds, which is a great time to deal some extra damage. They both use extra amount of block limit, so you have to be aware of that. And the last one is a PvP tip. If you are fighting, don't use auto flip. Only use it if you are flipped over. And that's the guide to Apex. They do use a lot of DNA, which I highly suggest you should watch this DNA tutorial I made.